Today I just want to talk about the importance of time and how I think time is a measure of respect. Not only a measure for respect for yourself, but it's also a measure of respect that you demand from other people. And I think a portion of the conditioning to many young people, especially from my generation, is that you are kind to people, and as much as you can in excess, you give to others. And part of the thing that you give is just not money, it's also time as well. But the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing that you have to literally budget your time as well. Because if you give people the opportunity to do so, they will waste your time. And it's a lot of friction, especially when you find a couple different ways to make your time, worth spending, especially on things that help you improve, especially in this time. Everybody's trying to improve, or it seems like everyone's trying to improve, but you making those actions happen, when you start making things happen, you making mountains move, your time becomes a lot more precious in that sense, right? So there are literally people out here that have been raised a certain way where if you give them the opportunity, they will disrespect you, and they will disrespect your time, and they'll disrespect all the effort that you put into improving, especially as a man. People will definitely, if you give them the opportunity, they're not raised to respect people off rip. You have to kind of show people in a way, or you have to demand that respect, because people have not, especially in this time, they're not raised to be respectful off rip. So one thing that you can do to express your love for yourself and your time is by limiting the amount of time that you waste. There's nothing wrong with being selfish, as long as you're being selfish in a way that facilitates your growth, and then it allows you to rejuvenate and give in the way that you need to. But no one is obligated to have every ounce of your energy and every ounce of your resources, because they're really just trying to manipulate you and manipulate your kindness or your upbringing in a way where you would ultimately be giving them those things. And this is the killer. Most people aren't even worth your time. And that's one thing I'm realizing. A lot of these people feel entitled. They have a false sense of entitlement where you must sit here, talk to me, give me your energy, give me money, whatever it is. They literally feel entitled. And one of the most disgusting feelings or experiences, really attitudes, one of the most disgusting attitudes to me is ingratitude. And that's mostly what we see with narcissistic individuals. They don't have the capacity to be grateful for time, because their focus is only on the things that they care about. They don't have the capacity to be empathetic. They don't have the capacity to even value something or a kind gesture. They think they're entitled to those things, and it's just not registering. And when I was younger, I'm gonna be honest, when I was younger, I really thought like, nah, people can change and they can grow out of that. And I do believe so, because I'm always trying to improve each and every day. But I'm willing to reflect on my actions and improve, right? So if you're dealing with people that are not willing to grow, willing to self-reflect, you do not have the obligation to give them, you don't even have to look in the direction. You don't have to give them any visual energy, any mental energy. You ain't got to think about it at all. Those people are not worth your time or your energy because they don't care about anything but themselves. And our job is to recognize who those people are in our lives, because they could very well be smiling in your face, and you know they'll gas you up and give you all these compliments just to get something out of you, which is disingenuous. It's not sincere, right? So this is a reminder. Value your time. You don't have to give it to anybody, especially if you don't have children at this time. Value your time. I don't care if you're in a relationship or not. Yo, every waking minute should not be spent with your partner. You have to have time to yourself. You have to have time to recharge and give yourself time to be alone. And that's another idea of insecurity, because a lot of these people, they don't have the capacity to be alone and enjoy their own company because they must be with someone. And I'm not necessarily saying anything is wrong with that, because just you have different builds for different people. I personally enjoy my alone time. I take myself out on dates. I spoil myself, right? And that's just something that I like to do. But to a degree, as adults and as young people, it is important that we have the capacity to enjoy our own company. That is an act of self-love. And value your time. You do not have to sit here and argue with anybody about facts. Why would I sit here and argue with you about something that's true? That's gonna be my mantra for the whole 2021. I got a new mantra. First one was to drink more coffee. And the second one is, why would I argue with you about something that's true? That don't even make sense. Now do it. And I'm not even gonna waste my time trying to convince you, because that ain't my job. I can give you the message. You could take it or you could let it alone. Shout out to the minister. That's gonna be my my third mantra for the year. Take it or let it alone. Because I'm not sitting here arguing with you about tools. And what's funny is people will come and ask you for advice just to talk over you and not take the advice. That is also a waste of time. Those people you don't have to give your time to. That's just something, these are just things I'm realizing. And I hope it's resonating with somebody or someone that's listening to this message. What's crazy is I actually listened to one of my older videos, because I'm about to work on this project, and I kind of motivated myself. And that's not even coming from a place of cockiness or arrogance, but it wasn't even like one of those real thought out and planned videos, but it just came off in a happy fashion. I think it was the video I was talking about, redesigning your thought process, your mind, your life, your ideas. It just came from a sincere place. And one day I was feeling just down, and I was just looking for something to just bring my spirits up, because you know there's cycles. I'm either really low or really high, and that's part of the reason I keep my little cup. I wasn't trying to get any product placement in this video, but whatever. So I just do different things to just keep my spirits up throughout the day. And so I was watching that video, and I'm thinking about making like a part 2 to it, because it was refreshing for me, because I tend to make everything more complex than it has to be. So you're gonna see a lot more of these in the car videos, just thinking about different thoughts I have at different moments. And I'm really grateful. If you made it up to this point, I'm grateful that you are listening to this message and that you continue to support the channel. I do value your ideas and your thoughts. Please leave them in the comment section. If any of this resonated with you, or if you find this to be helpful to anyone, please share this message with someone. I'm really grateful for all of the support. I have a big goal for 2021 in terms of the type of content I want to put out. So I'm really grateful to everyone that has been tuning in, listening. And so before we get out of here, definitely invite your friends to subscribe to the channel. My next goal is to reach 2,000 subscribers. I'm 600 away. Smash that like button for sure. Leave a comment. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.